Now, live from the Channel 11 studios, it's Great Day Houston. And here's your host, Whitney Casey.
And then, better yet, when we come back, remember that Forrest Gump, how they talked about shrimp kebabs, you know, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, all those shrimp dishes? Well, Bubba Gump didn't mention what we're going to talk about. We're unveiling a delicious shrimp dish coming up. And then later, what do you get when you mix a Southern breakfast side dish with seafood favorite? Well, it's a dish you just can't resist. We're cooking up a wonderful combo ahead. We'll be right back. All right. Okay, we've got to cook now because we have a famous chef in the kitchen. Nathalie Dupree. She's a 10 cookbooks. I mean, how do you have 10 cookbooks in a lifetime?
Well,
you got lots to cook.
Got to cook every day. That's right.
She's the authority on Southern cooking, this woman, right here. In the break, she says to me, Whitney, I want you to stand back. The grits, they may slurp at you. And I said, well, that's not very nice. They're on my own set. How is it going to slurp at me? But anyway, we're making a really cool dish with grits.
Right, we are, and I'm going to put this milk in here because I like to cook my milk and grits. And if you can just toss that in there.
So, and 2 cups of milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 4 to 1 for the grits.
Why do you like the milk rather than the water for grits?
Well, it makes them more tender. And then I added a lot of butter because it was on the plate.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Because it's not good or anything either.
No,
I get to
so
stir,
you can stir, yeah, you can stir with this.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
But when it boils, sometimes it does blurb, you know.
Yes.
And
then it'll get all over my costume, right?
That's what I was worried about. Who cares about you getting burned?
That's right. It's my costume.
It's
my beautiful costume.
What I have here is called U.S. Certified Wild American Shrimp. And that means it's shrimp from the Atlantic region or the Gulf, not farms and not imported.
Oh, we want that, right?
And we want that.
We want it from the Gulf.
We do indeed, and that's why I wanted to stress it.
I like that.
And lots of butter right now. This is a very old recipe that was cooked on shrimp boats in Charleston for many, many years, which is where I live, Charleston, South Carolina. And I think down in this region they probably add andouille or something like that. But this is just shrimp in butter, and we cook it, let's see if that's as hot as it can go. We cook it as quickly as possible, letting it turn color till it turns pink. And a lot of butter.
Not very long, right? Usually about maybe 5 minutes?
No, not very long. It just depends on the size. About, yeah, 2-3 minutes. And then, meanwhile, our grits are cooking.
Yes.
And, of course, you can imagine those shrimpers being out there and just wanting a little something substantial. So they cook the grits, and they catch the wild American shrimp, and they throw them on top. So
but you know,
very easy.
Grits can be, they're very multi-dimensional, these grits.
Yes.
They can go from breakfast to dinner to, and you know, like a polenta type.
Right.
You
know,
know?
grits is polenta.
It's just fancier.
Grits is polenta. Actually, polenta did come first because the Italians stole a Portuguese boat. But that's a little bit more than you wanted to know.
With my pirates, right?
Right, with your pirates. That's it. But
such a tool.
But grits is polenta. It's just a different grind. And breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This was originally a breakfast dish.
Yeah, I know.
But now this is what I serve my husband for supper because it's like 5 minutes. I got it on the table.
Is there a meal you don't make with grits?
Very few. My husband is Southern, and he really loves grits. Look how pretty these shrimp are. They're turning.
Yeah, and then you can also throw kids in with grits because if you just put my mom used to put brown sugar, a little brown sugar and some honey and butter. Oh, it was the best. Those are the grits I was liking.
Oh, yes.
And then the ones with cheese all on them.
Well, cheese and garlic. We were talking, one of the recipes in the book is cheese garlic grits with cheese grits souffle, and then you put the shrimp on top of it, which is fantastic.
This is I mean, you have a whole book, Shrimp and Grits, an entire book of it.
I have a whole book of shrimp and grits. And all the way along, I recommend, you know, wild American shrimp, and I recommend asking for the best shrimp when you go to the grocery store, looking for the certification seal, using the grits that you like the most rather than just my grits.
I'm really kind of bummed, Natalie, because I really thought I was going to be able to use my knife, and you have nothing for me to cut.
Well, you can cut up
except for your head
a little later. You want to take off my head?
Yes,
you can cut the shrimp heads.
Yes.
Yes.
Where is Johnny Depp? Tell me now.
Well, now I've got some that aren't peeled here.
Okay, there we go.
What you can do is slice down here, slice down there, and they'll come right off.
Like that? Yeah.
Isn't that a beautiful shrimp?
That's a beautiful shrimp. Okay, you know what? When we come come back, we're going to finish up this shrimp, the meal. Does everybody do that to you now after Bubba Gump?
Yeah.
You're the shrimp lady. Okay, but we also have a surprise chef coming in to join us. He's multi-talented. Wink, wink.
Can we call him Bubba?
Yeah, let's call him Bubba.
Right.
I like you, Natalie. All right, we're stirring it up here in the kitchen. Look out. I got to get cooking, literally. Okay. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Goodness gracious, I'm telling you, this day. Come in. Oh, it's Tracy Bird. They fooled me. Did you bring Girl Scout cookies?
No, I came for shrimp.
Shrimp? You came for shrimp? You know what? He's a chef himself. Not only do you do the outdoor channel as a host.
Chef. I don't know if I'd say chef.
You have a cookbook.
Cook.
I'd say you were a chef. Okay. You're a cook. You're a cook. You have a hit CD that just is released here. You have your own book. Look, Eat Like a Bird.
Eat Like a Bird.
And then you all, I know, isn't that good? I know.
Clever, huh?
Clever, huh? Right, right. That's why he's so svelte, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I bet his wife put him up to it.
Yes, I'm sure.
That's it.
Okay, so then I want to also introduce Nathalie Dupree. She is the authority on Southern cooking, and you're the authority on
bird cooking.
He's the authority on country music. So we've got a fusion here. We've got Southern cooking and Southern singing, and a CD and a cookbook. So it's interesting to me that you're a good cook too.
Well,
that's not fair.
I started cooking when I was a kid, and just always enjoyed it, and never stopped. And just it's really something that I truly do enjoy doing. So anything that I've enjoyed doing, I've managed to get halfway good at.
Are you good at cooking grits? Because this woman, she knows her grits.
She's doing the most important thing right now, stirring them.
Right, so they don't blurb?
Yes.
Okay.
But also, I like to cook them in the microwave.
The microwave grits, instant grits, are pretty good.
Well, I don't like instant, but quick grits I do like. Quick grits.
So we can make this meal with the quick grits too.
These are quick grits.
Oh, okay. So
Quaker quick grits, and I've just make them in the microwave, and I find it much easier because I'm not a good stand and stirrer. I'm a little impatient.
But you have here. I'm an apprentice. I'll stand and stir. That's what I'm supposed to do. Ooh, it's getting a little bit thick. So okay, you know what's interesting, Tracy? Are you a grits guy? Do you like grits?
Yeah, I love grits.
And all this.
Oh yes.
What are some of these other dishes that you've got here? Oh, blurb, hello.
Yes.
Whoa, somebody's blurping in our audience.
What I've got here are some recipes from my book, and this is fabulous. This is shrimp and grits with greens. So
this is like
you eat it like a dip.
The southern version of
it got a little cold.
Chips and salsa.
But that's it. That's
so I get the first bite.
You get the first bite. What do you think? Oh, I'm not going to ask you with your mouth full. Go ahead. You can
digest it. It's got Parmigiano Reggiano.
Can you sing like that?
I told him if he threw off on me that I was going to borrow your sword.
Oh, that's right.
You know, he's
I'm going to keep the peace here.
Yeah,
this is true. Between the two chefs.
When these get cold, you just cut them out in little pieces and cover them up with maybe some pesto or whatever sauce you have in the house, hot sauce even, and then shrimp, and then some basil, and then some tomatoes, and so there you are.
That's not the doorbell, but that's
the microwave.
What's going on in the microwave?
It's just in case these didn't get done in time to plate.
Did they?
I think they're just about done enough to plate.
I think we need a reveal. I think we need the magic of television to see what our next dish is going to look like, right? And then we'll just go hang out and eat. Right?
Sounds good to me.
I know. How about all these little trick-or-treaters? How cute are they?
Oh, they're
they
precious.
Are so cute.
I know.
Precious.
They're adorable.
I have never cooked for a ghoul before.
They're hungry too, so look out, look out.
Yeah.
Let me take it. Let's see what these are.
Yeah, those are the same thing in there. Let's bring them out.
Great. Oh, be careful.
Watch your hands.
Yeah, your hands are very important.
Yeah.
There we go.
And see, I just heated these up in the microwave. That's one of the nice things about.
Oh, they're blurping.
There they are blurping.
Whoa,
these are done. These are done. Here we go. Here they go. They could be a little thicker.
They were getting a little unruly, these burping grits.
And let's take that. Whew.
That was
keep your sleeve out of my beautiful American
This isn't very conducive to a nice shrimp meal, this outfit. But it is kind of like shrimping. You know, pirates were on boats.
That's
right.
Hey, it's a stretch. I'm stretching. Today's show is all about stretching.
That's it. And this is not fattening because there's no flour in it.
You're right, but there were just 2 huge chunks of butter. No flour, but plenty of butter.
It'll serve 8 people. It's 4 cups of grits. It'll serve 8 people. So you've got dinner for 8. That's not bad.
Or dinner for, you've got about 8 in your family. No, you have your wife and 3 kids. That's enough.
Like 8.
So Tracy's got an album too out right now. It's brand new. He released it this morning on the show. Different Things, and we're really excited about it. You've got a book. You've got an album. What do I have? No,
I don't
Lita.
know.
No, Lita is my dog. That's all I've got. Oh,
Well,
God.
that's pretty good. And you have to go and look for wild caught or wild American shrimp.
Okay,
Look
wild
for
American
certified.
shrimp.
Yes.
Well, in the there's one. Look, the poor sad fellow.
Yeah,
All right,
he's
you
not
guys.
sad. He's happy.
Yeah, he's dead, honey. He's
Yeah,
dead.
oh, no.
It's okay. He's pretty sad. He's pretty sad. All right, Nathalie Dupree. Everybody, give it up for Nathalie, and then of course, Chef Tracy Bird. I'm a dork. I'm a total dork. We're going to get some books out to the audience, too, right? And some CDs,
Yeah, I think so.
CDs, books, everything. We'll give it all. Hey, I'll give you my costume, for goodness sake, the shirt off my back and my dog. So stick with us, though, because the finale. Yeah, wouldn't it be? Nah. The winner. We're going to announce the winner of our costume contest, and we will see the last costume change by Nolita.